Heyo, Stoic here. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Blockheads Season 3. And today we're going to be taking a look at my progress at my Zippy Toe Tech temple. So let's take a look. So you remember last time I didn't have a whole lot going on over there, but now I've got it all framed in. And I'm thinking it's looking really good. Got a lot of color. I had like all kinds of different colors, and then I decided to trim the palette up a little bit just to make everything come together. And yeah, I think it's, let me do a couple more flybys here. I think it's shaped up pretty good. Now the stairs kind of came into each other at the top, which, you know what? I like. I think it looks good, gives a little bit more, um, makes it a little more busy up top instead of kind of a flat platform. You can see the outline of more of the temple that I'm going to be building today, hopefully in this episode. I really feel like I can. And let's go inside and take a look. Now I got this opening over here just because I don't want monsters coming in, but everyone remembers Zippy over here. And you can kind of see the outline of the inside. And I think it all looks pretty good, pretty symmetrical, in fact. And then I put some other offerings. Well, no, the bed in here because I was working, but I put a bunch of barrels, hay bales. This could be any kind of fruit or vegetable that they're offering Zippy. Just putting it all in these little crates here. Even got some honey or gold. I think the honey block is underutilized. I think it looks pretty sweet. Uh, but yeah, we're just putting them up here. Put a little fire here and give a little more texture, a little more theme to the build. Anyways, enough about Zippy. Let's go back outside. All right, so if you remember the last time on the backside of Zippy, it was a really flat surface. I really didn't want to have to re-terraform everything, and I went ahead and put in a couple little designs along the back side, and you can see a snake. That's pretty important. I think they're like jaguars or ocelots back here. Hard to catch them in order to do a good rendering of them, but yeah, put them in here. Put more color. Got this the moon, kind of two crescents, and maybe a full moon in the middle. I don't know. It was kind of running out of ideas there. And then we also got the sun, so I put in a lot more texture up there. Put it at the top. I thought that was looking pretty good. A good compromise for not having a stair and not wanting to put a stairwell all the way down into this forest because that would have been crazy. All right. So the next thing I wanted to do today was, as you saw, I had that small entrance over here. I really don't want to have a door on the side of the stairwell. And I do feel like I'm going to be putting in a bunch of little habitats or houses over here. So the plan is to put in a secret door. And of course, it's not really going to be that secret because everyone's going to be looking for it. And there's going to be a big old button. So I just thought, you know what? Let's give it a try. I've messed around with one in creative. I think we can do it again. And I thought, yep, I think I've got everything right here. We might need a little more space than what I'm thinking, but let's try it out. So now there's going to be some challenges here because I'm not like the redstone expert, but of course you do some research and you think you know it all. Got a couple pieces here. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. The idea is that it's going to be a double piston door, and well, not even really double, just a one by two opening. And I think a lot of this gets redone. So for now, we'll just go ahead and tear out all of this just to make sure it's easy to see. And I'd like to put just a marker in here to make sure you understand that that's exactly where I want it to be. Now, in order to make this work, I believe I need to have, let's see here, 2, 2, and then I need 1 right here. And then the door, this will actually be the piece that goes right here. We're going to start it over here. So what'll happen is that these 4 pistons will actually push these 4 blocks, the 2 pistons and these. And then these 2 blocks will extend forward, filling in this spot right here. So it kind of blends in with the rest of it once we fill it in. So we're going to keep going here, of course. This should be fun. At least I hope. Let's see here. Now I know that the wall is going to be right here, and I can put in steps or however I want to do it later. But let's see. I'm going to get a button. I thought I had maybe one over here. Nice. I might change it into a different color so it's not so hidden that no one knows. Well, that stands out pretty much anyways. So let's see here. Did I have any different color blocks? I guess I can use these. I'll use these for right now. Let's see here. I'm going to come in. Got to get underneath everything. I don't have any dirt. Totally unprepared. Let's do this. So we're going to have our walkway. We got to have some redstone here and there and everywhere. Oh goodness, how does this work? Let's see. I think I need something like this. Now let's just get some redstone on here so that I can make sure I'm actually tracing this out right. All right, so if the hit the button, it's going to come in. It's going to energize this block, which I believe what we can do is, if we put that there, this is something we got to get up and over our entrance here to get to the top side of these pistons. So if we come up right there, it looks like we might have to take out this part of the stair as well. Oh no. Yep, gotta happen. All right, so we've got some redstone. I think we can put a torch in here. We'll use this part to help power up this block when we need it. So once these do get pushed over, it'll energize that piston and push our blocks out. Now let's see here. We got to get up and over like I mentioned. So let's see. Probably need to get on top of that one. That would make sense. And then let's see here. We definitely need to get the redstone all the way across. So we're going to have one there. Oh goodness. There. Of course it's got to drop down. Oh, it looks like it'll go through stairs. Hey, that'll work to our advantage. So we can block that. And let's see here. We just got to get all the way across. So what we can do is, I think what I'd like to have is some stone bricks. And I think maybe we only have one. Maybe we've got some upstairs. Let me go check it. Okay, I'm back. Got what I needed, or at least I think I needed. We're going to need to come across the top of these pistons. And I think I can have that there. 2. And we got to come all the way across here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look. So that should light up all the way across, and it did open up this one. Of course, now I think I messed it up. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep it from extending again. That way everything else doesn't go crazy. All right, so we got it. Oops. At least we got that part going. Oops. Let's get that back in. Let's see what that does. That should turn that part off up there. Yep, you see that? That's good. Now that came all the way across, and then really it only powered that block right there. And I'm wondering if we need to have a repeater in to delay something. Now we can always delay our signals with a repeater. This is a complete mess. I'll tell you what. My viewers are very patient. Uh-oh. Oh, yep. A lot of stuff happened there. We had some things push out. Yep, so let's see. These two moved over, and then that pushed out. And that pushed it right where it needed to be. Perfect. All right, so if we turn that off, everything should go back to normal, right? Yeah, nope, definitely did not. So I had to fix this piston. Let's get that one right. Because it didn't stick to it. So part of it's all the timing of what you're doing, and what else? What else is important? I don't know. This is redstone. It's all pretty crazy to me. So we got the button. We're coming in. We're going to light it up. We're going to go up using these redstone torches to come across the top so that we can get a signal all the way across. Now I'm working in a really tight time frame. or not time frame, building frame here. I'm trying to only use 5 blocks wide, so it's got to be pretty compact. And then we've got this one down here to power the bottom part. Now, is that even working? Let's see. Turns on and off. Now, if I really wanted to, what would happen here? I seem to be missing my arm as well. Yikes. Let's see. Now, if I get this piston, oh, some of this is just troubleshooting. Yep, see it's lit up. Pulls it back. Alright, so it will energize it, which is good to know. So that redstone is actually powering this up, which will power up any block on top of it. And that's taking the signal upstairs. Now, the next part is to get to the bottom ones over here. Unfortunately, everything's kind of dug out for us, and let's see what we end up with. In this case, I think my plan was to use some comparators, tighten everything up. I did take out, I did take a look at some other YouTube videos to get an idea of what I wanted to do, and I really, for this case, I really had to make some modifications in order to make sure that I was successful here. Now, let's see. The blocks that we want to light up are right here. So what we're going to try to do is like a negative kind of redstone, where torches are always on. So these are going to extend over. And let's take a look. Now that that bottom one's extended out, we should see this one pop out too, because this is lit up. So we know everything's kind of working right now, but we want to negate that somehow. Now, I think the best way to do it would be to send another signal in, and I think it's got to be a hard signal, so we'll do a redstone repeater right there. Keep running out of repeaters. Just keep the whole thing here. And just keep stumbling through this, and now I can get my signal all the way across. Oh, that'd be silly to keep that unlit down here. Let's put another one and another one. What I'd like to do is come out, and I was talking about a comparator earlier. Let me pull those. Hopefully I can get in there. I think I gotta go this way. So, oh, that is not a comparator. This is a comparator. So what I want to do is I want to look at this block. It's going to get energized when we hit the button. And so it'll change state and then send a signal. And I also want to monitor this and have an impulse delay, so that when I hit the button outside, it'll actually open it up, but then it'll close it after a little bit. So I don't have to worry about me forgetting to close the door. You know, let all the monsters in. Everything in here goes kablooey. Not something I want to do. So let's take a look here. So if I've got an impulse loop here, that'll slow things down. I'm not going to get into the comparator nuances, but eventually it'll send a signal, but it'll decay in such a way that eventually there will be no more signal coming out of it. Now, part of the problem here is we're going to be losing some of our hallway, but that's probably not a big deal. At least I don't think it is. Oops. And we got to get downstairs, so all we really need to do is get one signal down. We just got to get across. We've got all this landscaping to get through. But I'd like to get this repeater in just in case I do need to make some adjustments to the delay. The repeater will send a full strength all the way across to here. So we might have this all the way done. I don't want to cover it up yet until I troubleshoot it. But I'm thinking that will work. Now everything's extended right now, which means probably it's a good thing. This one's not extended, but we did that on purpose because we took this redstone out. So if we put it back in, it should extend it out, and now we've got kind of a wall all the way in front of us. Uh-oh. Line up, and the top part doesn't work. Okay, I figured it out. I needed to put a little bit of delay on here so that everything had a chance to move when it needed to and then energize when it needed to. So when we hit the button, it should open things up. And it's just enough of a delay to help push this block forward. So I think we are done. Let's take a look. Let me come in here. It's fast. I guess I could try to make it longer. There, I made it in. And it closed up behind me. Now the fun part is to try to decorate or dress this place up without ruining some of the redstone. Alright, so we can have a floor here, which is nice. We know that the walkway is right through here. I'd like to fill this in a little bit, but part of it's going to be figuring out what I can and cannot do because of good old redstone mechanics and some blocks energizing other blocks, which might mess up our whole schema here. Let's see here. Is it going to work now? It opens up and it closes. All right, so what we put in works for right now. So on this side, we should be good. Maybe this becomes cobblestone or something like a cave-in. I don't know. Or maybe it's still clean. We're still actively using this place. So I could square it off. Maybe I'll use some other blocks as well. But this other side, I don't think we're going to get away from utilizing some of these. I'm not going to be able to hide a lot of this stuff, unfortunately. See, I even fell in here. Kind of need a pathway. I don't know if I can I should be able to put something right there. So you'll see that, which is unfortunate. If I had more space, I could push all this redstone off to the right a little bit more, and then everything would look, I'd say, a lot better. Put that there. Yeah, that's kind of looks nicer. All right, let's take a look. Let's make sure it's still working. More blocks you add, the higher the chance something's going to get messed up. I think we might have an issue out here, but if I keep the wall more flat, we can add some more texture, and maybe that'll work out. So we need more texture here. Let's get something else. Block. Feel it out. Feel it out. Can't put one upside down. Can't put one sideways. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now, instead of having to climb all the way to the top, which, you know what, you might be able to with like 500 pieces of food. Now, if I come up here, of course, I'll landscape this a little bit more. Hit my button. I can now run in, and then I can get into the temple. Yay! All right. So I want to clean this up. I don't need all this stuff hanging out. I'd like to keep the theme going in this space. So let's see here. Put that away. Put that away. Where's the other red one? There it is. Put that away. Got a lot of junk. I guess I could put some of my redstone away. I don't really need it anymore. Well, I hope that was nice and confusing. I know I have not done a whole lot of redstone, but it was fun researching it to figure out all the nuances that go into it. See, now I'm putting in more blocks. I'm wondering if that's going to screw some stuff up. Trying to put a little bit of... Now, how do you get out? Good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I guess you're stuck in here with Zippy. Let's get that redstone back out. Okay, so I jumped back into my creative world where I've kind of duplicated a lot of this stuff. And I think I got it figured out. So Just looking. So on the other side of... Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Keep breaking everything. Get back in there. It's that haste too. It just destroys everything. So the button's on the other side of that block. And so it's controlling this node of redstone. So really, all I really have to do is put a button on that block right there. So if I put one there, but you gotta be fast. Oh no, see, I got trapped in the piston. Maybe we'll have to scale this back just a little bit. And I'll put some vines down here. Maybe a trapdoor. Open the trapdoor and then you can open it. I think that would be a cool touch. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's try it one more time. Can I get out? Yep, I was just walking normal and I could get out, but you got to know what to do. Oops. Let's try it again. Here we go. Come in to see Zippy. All right. Love it. All right, we got a trapdoor. Maybe we'll put in a sign too. You see, I did a little bit of work in here. I decided to go with, when I finished the backside of Zippy's temple, I was like, you know what, let's put in a little floor design. I got into it and then I kind of stopped. I have to move these chest monsters, find a good home for them. But it's pretty much almost done. Maybe I'll put in some lights on the floor. Maybe outline the whole sun with, what's the shroom lights? I think that would look neat for the sun, or maybe starburst or something. I don't know. We'll see. Make sure there's a little bit more light in here. You can never have too much light in your main base. That's what I always say. All right, let's take a look at putting in this trapdoor. So let's see here. I need to put it, how do I put it like that? That's kind of cool. Of course, why wouldn't it control that block too? It's like it's gonna trap your hand. It's a nice little bonus. I like that a lot. Uh-oh, can't put that on top of that? Oh, and I got a torch there? See, that should grow down past it. So a little bit of time, that should grow down low enough. And let's make sure we keep this place lit up. Put a torch there, I'll probably find another way. Torches are probably the best thing I can have in this world. And yeah, I wish that could be hidden a little bit better. I don't know how else to do it given my time, my constraints. But, I don't know. What if I put like a double piston the other way? Oh, wouldn't that be unreal? That'd be like a trap. It's a lot of work to get in and out of a building then. Run! Oh, I got pushed out. That's good. Well, I know it's possible. Oh, great. Is it possible to get out once I'm in here? Nope. Alright, it's not the best design. It's all definitely a theme build, and I'm sticking to it. I'm definitely sticking to it. Because part of Minecraft is taking it to the next level, and I feel like I'm taking a step back. Alright, we can probably move this bed upstairs now. Let's get that upstairs. We got our cool looking door in. I'm happy with it. It looks good. Just gotta be really fast. Maybe I'll put in another beacon just to make sure everyone can move fast enough. But at least we've got a way to get in. Alright, everyone. Looks like we didn't have enough time to do the whole build up on top, so we're just gonna have to do this on the next episode. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.